Hello, FBC Salinas. This is Pastor John coming to you with another edition of the Midweek Refresher video, where I desire to do two things. Number one, provide you information, and number two, provide you some inspiration in the middle of your week. Certainly hope your week is going well, and if not, may this video serve as a reminder that our God is with us, that He will take care of us, and that He will not disappoint us. So a number of items to go over concerning the informational portion of this video. And the first is that this upcoming Sunday is 2 weeks away from our annual meeting. Therefore, there are some documents that you need to have in your hands. And the first is this: you will have the proposed budget that the elders and finance team have worked on to put together. You will also receive a copy of the Constitution revisions that we've done, as well as a document on human sexuality. We told you a year ago that we would work on these things, and we've been working on them for the last year. So those documents will be available in the garden room after the service. Elders will be there to answer questions, and so we invite you to do that. If you're unable to join us, we will have those documents on a PDF format to get them out to you in an email. So that's that portion. This upcoming week also, this upcoming Sunday, is the beginning of my favorite week of the year. It's Holy Week. Absolutely love Holy Week. And we have a number of items going on, number of events going on throughout that whole week. It starts this Sunday, Palm Sunday, where we get to reflect on and remember that Jesus Christ entered into Jerusalem to do what He came to do. So that's this Sunday. Also on this Sunday, we will have available for you, the spiritual formation teachers have put together a week-long devotional. Each spiritual formation teacher has taken some time to put together a devotional for a particular day. And so that will be available to you as well this Sunday. It covers the entire week. It will also be available on a PDF format, which we will email out to people. So that's this Sunday. Then on Thursday is the Seder dinner. Yes, it costs $10. Perhaps some of you are wondering, what is a Seder dinner? It is the last meal that Jesus Christ had with His apostles. And so we'll gather to do this meal, and there's readings that go with it. It is a very interesting event, and we encourage you to be there for it, to help you understand what's going on and the significance of that meal. So that's Thursday at 6 p.m. It costs $10. Please sign up soon for that. On Friday, it's Good Friday, we will have a service of shadows. It starts at 7 p.m. and this service is very somber, and it's a reflective service on what Jesus Christ experienced for us. There'll be a little interactive portion for the service to help us see what's going on within us, as well as the power of what Jesus Christ went through for us. And so that's on Friday. That starts at 7 p.m. That's Good Friday. Then on Sunday, Resurrection Day, we have a sunrise service at 6:30 a.m. that will happen in the courtyard. Invite you to be a part of that. Then from 8:30 to 9:45, we will have a pancake breakfast with some sausage as well and some fruit. And we invite you to be a part of that. That'll be a wonderful time gathering together from 8:30 to 9:45 in the gym will be that pancake breakfast. At 10 a.m., we will have an Easter egg hunt for the children. It's always fun to watch them sprint and find these eggs all over the place. And so we'll look forward to that. So invite you to do that and bring candy. We need candy. We need candy in abundance. And so please bring it by the church, and we'll make sure that it gets used for these children and this Easter egg hunt. And then at 10:30, we will gather in the sanctuary for a worship service, celebrating the fact that Jesus Christ, He came, He lived, He died on a cross, and He rose from the dead. We say this every week, that He is risen. He is risen indeed. And I do that intentionally. We do that intentionally to remind us that it's not simply one day that He rose from the dead, but He never died again. He is risen today, just as much as He was back then. All right, so those are all the events that you need to know. If you have questions, please email me at john@fbcsalinas.com or info@fbcsalinas.com, and we will get those questions answered. You can call the church as well. That would be great. So that's the informational portion. I hope you're still in tune with what's going on this video. I want to take a couple looks at two little passages, not little passages, I should not say that way, short passages. And I reflected on this a little bit this last Sunday. In Luke chapter 9, we read this in verse 51. As the time approached for him to be taken up to heaven, Jesus resolutely set out for Jerusalem. I mentioned this on Sunday that Jesus Christ knew what he was going to do when he got to Jerusalem. But what's fascinating about it is the fact that he resolutely did it. And there were a number of things from Luke 9:51 all the way till we read this next passage in Luke 19. There's all types of distractions. There's all types of roadblocks that are put up. Yet Jesus was committed to doing what he needed to do, what he came to do. So keep that in mind, because notice how Luke grabs what Jesus Christ experienced upon seeing Jerusalem. We pick it up in Luke chapter 19, starting at verse 28. Listen to these words. After Jesus had said this, he went on ahead, going up to Jerusalem. As he approached Bethphage and Bethlehem at the hill called the Mount of Olives, he sent 2 of his disciples, saying to them, "Go to the village ahead of you, and as you enter it, you will find a colt tied there, which no one has ever ridden. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you, 'Why are you untying it?' say, 'The Lord needs it.'" Those who were sent ahead went and found it just as he had told them. As they were untying the colt, its owners asked them, "Why are you untying the colt?" They replied, "The Lord needs it." They brought it to Jesus, threw their cloaks on the colt, and put Jesus on it. As he went along, people spread their cloaks on the road. When he came near the place where the road goes down from Mount of Olives, the whole crowd of disciples began joyfully to praise God in loud voices for all the miracles they had seen. "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in the heaven and glory in the highest." Peace in heaven and glory in the highest. Some of the Pharisees in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, rebuke your disciples." "I will tell you," he replied, "if they keep quiet, even the stones will cry out." So Jesus arrives. People are excited. They're expecting this long-awaited Messiah to claim victory. Children are before him and screaming and yelling in praise of this great God, in praise of Jesus Christ for who he is. The Pharisees, though, immediately say they need to knock it off. And Jesus says, even if they keep quiet, the stones will cry out. It's a proclamation by Jesus Christ that he has come to do some work and nothing can stop him. All of creation is going to be looking at this event. Let that sink in. So Jesus in Luke 9, verse 51, we're told he resolutely is setting his face towards Jerusalem, and he's going to get there. He finally arrives in Jerusalem. We read this about how incredible this is. People praising him. The Pharisees confront him, another roadblock. Jesus says, even if they're quiet, the stones will cry out. And then listen to these words. As he approached Jerusalem and saw the city, he wept over it. We forget that part. Jesus Christ enters this city to cries of praise, exclamations of praise. And yet upon him seeing Jerusalem, he weeps. He weeps because people missed him. They missed what he was all about. It's my prayer that in these coming days, that we will not miss what Jesus came to do, that we will not miss who he truly is, that we will not miss the salvation that he brings. Because that's why he came. He came to save us. May we not miss it. Have a great rest of the week. Look forward to seeing you, praying for you. I love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.